If you're looking to book a balcony cabin on the Island Princess, well, here's a tour of your cabin. That's what's next. Look, as we run through this room, I'm gonna tell you, never leave your balcony door open and then open this door because it causes like a wind tunnel. It didn't work. It's actually not blowing. Nothing's happening. Well, hell with that. All right, so let's jump outside of the room and show you this. First of all, this whole ship is set up on a medallion system. So when I walk up next to my door, I actually don't have to do anything. It just registers that I'm standing near it. The green light comes on and your door is open. Also on this screen, there is some other things that you can touch and mess with. And there's even a casino set up where you can win prizes if you set it up. But I think you have to pay like $10 a day. Now that you have this medallion set up, they just throw a plastic key in this and your lights and everything are always on. Your door with, of course, all of your safety procedures and where your muster station is. And as you peel back, you have a floor-to-ceiling mirror here overlooking, oh, there's your bathroom door, but a full closet. And you have plenty of shelves in the corner with a safe. We'll get back to the El Toilet in a second. Now on the wall over here is your AC controls, which pretty much we set it on day one and left it. And then you're working into your queen size bed. I do love that there's tables on either side with your lamps. There's also light controls. And while talking about that, this is a ship from 2003. It holds about 2,000 passengers and it's a middle-sized ship. It's not the biggest, it's not the smallest. It has been upgraded a few times over the years. We do have the big flat screen television over here. And the one thing I am excited about is this is one of the better beds. There's a pillow top on top, two very fluffy pillows, and a duck, which I found from the ship tour. And they have this awesome desk, but they do not have any kind of USB ports on the lamp or on the switches or even plugs over here on either side of the bed. So we had to get a European plug adapter, which you're probably going to want to pick up. I might even link some of these in the description below. And honestly, the desk did come in handy this last 2 weeks because I had my whole laptop set up. I had all my batteries in here and Chelsea's extra blanket, which all you have to do is ask, why is it stuck?
Get the blanket bag out.
If you do ask when you get on the ship, they will bring you an extra blanket because Chelsea likes to sit outside on the balcony. And this comes in handy when you're going to the Arctic. Or as Chelsea says, anytime you're hanging out with Jeff because I like it cold. These curtains do work very well. They have the basic sham curtain and then the big heavyweight blackout curtains. And that's going to come in handy because if you did not know, when you go to the Arctic Circle in late July and early August, the sun never sets. And if it does set, it just skims the horizon, goes below and comes right back up an hour later. So at 2 a.m., it was bright as day. And at 11 p.m., it was still bright as day. Now I have to say that big sliding door, and it doesn't like to open. It's kind of been a pain this whole time. I mean, once you get used to it, it'll lock down. It does pretty good. Most of these doors, when you lock them, you hear them seal. The seal isn't that great anymore on this one, but gets the job done. Still works. Probably just needs some WD-40 in there. On this side of the room, there is the refrigerator down here, which we have barely used because the last ship we were on, which granted it was a different cruise ship, we actually had the drink package, the soda package, the whole 9 yards, but we got charged for using anything out of the fridge. We learned our lesson. We're not going to go ahead and use anything in the fridge anymore. Along with that, you have some more shelves and this cute little table that basically we put dirty clothes on for most of the week. So I can't say that this room is the most technology advanced or over the top room. The bed is super comfortable. The service on this ship has been immaculate. One thing with Princess that you have to know and be warned about, they're going to show up in your room 2-3 times a day, square away your bed, fix up everything, take your towels. Room service is supplied throughout the ship 24 hours a day. There are some things on room service that you do get charged for, but the room service itself is free. And one of the things I do love on the newer ships that this ship does not have is in the restroom. So as we head into the restroom, oh Lord!
I'm
Okay.
hiding
I forgot she was in there.
because I'm in my pajamas.
This is something I'm going to try to keep telling you people because I've tripped over it twice in 14 days, and pretty much every ship I've been on, I've tripped over it. and you'll end up with your head first in the toilet. Nice open sink with plenty of shelves up here to put whatever you need. I do like they refresh our towels constantly, bringing us new towels. Every time we leave the room, we seem to come back to having our bed made and new towels. But this is the one thing I do not like about some of the older ships is this shower curtain. Day 1 and 2, the floors were sopping wet because there's a magnet on the bottom that has to stick to the bottom down here in order to keep the water in. But if this thing kind of pops on the outside, the water runs down the curtain and then runs onto the floor. So we had some messes. Other than that, you still have your string above. Shower head does move all over the place, so wherever you want it. This is to turn the shower on and off, but this one is to set your temperature, and then once you set your temperature, you can leave your temperature there the whole time, and it will never change. I also do like that they have shampoo and soap in here because we don't even bring it, and airports are crazy about bringing bottles of stuff, and buying little ones is just annoying. So I live by those. Soap's pretty good on Princess. They also have a bottle of hand soap and lotion on the sink, and apparently Chelsea has appreciated the lotion. But what can I say? It's about 200 square feet of home for 14 days. It has been a blast. Out on the balcony, they do have 2 chairs out here and a little table. It's a little bit bigger than some, but not as big as others. So it's right in the middle. It's a nice size. And you have your own porch light that you can turn on and off from the inside. So I'm not sure what else I need to say for a balcony tour other than get your butt on a cruise ship because it's a blast. And there's like a weak spot in the floor, and every time we step out here, it does pop. But honestly, I guess even all the creaks and a little bit of the older stuff gives it a little bit of character. And I have enjoyed the whole trip. It is the last night. Give us a holler if you need help booking your next cruise. But until then, we gotta find out what's next. Damn, it's dark in here.